Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fiction and everything is minor in this FF, so don't compare with their own life. It's just based on imagination, not on reality. He come home at midnight. He walked straight to his room. Those men who were standing at every corner of this hall, they bowed at him. He looked straight, like always, with no expressions on his face. But suddenly he thought about you. He changed his direction and walked to your room. He knocked the door, and after getting no response, he opened the door. But you were not there. His breath hitched. His heartbeat stopped. He thought his life came to end. He ran out of your room. Where is Ryan? His voice was cold, but actually he was shuddering. His mans got scared from him, but one of them spoke. Ma'am is in the movie room, sir. Jungkook looked at him. Before he took a breath of relief, he rushed towards the movie room. He walked inside. Take a breath of relief. You were sleeping on the couch. He sat on his knees in the front of you. You scared me. He grabbed your hand and placed on his chest. Look how fast my heart is beating. Have some mercy on me, Ryan. Without you, I go crazy. But I can't tell you anything about my feelings because I'm afraid to losing you. You were sleeping peacefully. He softly brushed his fingers in your ears. Do you know, I never believed in love at first sight until I met you. He smiled. When he looked at your face, you were beautiful, even the way you are sleeping. I wish. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. I wish I could tell you how much you means to me. Now I can't play this game anymore. JK, you make a pout, then you smile. JK? He smiled unconditionally. At least this time you didn't call me Oppa. You hold his hand, he smiled softly. It's time to get some rest properly. He whispered in your ear and lifted you up in his arms. Your head was resting in his shoulder and your arms wrapped around his neck. He couldn't help but the feeling, the warmth at having you so close. He carefully takes steps and walked out of the movie room. He carefully takes step and walked towards his room while his mates and guards got shocked in seeing you in his arms. They just curbed their reaction and looked down. Don't you think Johnson get too attached to Madame Wyan? She looked at him. Shh, just shut up before Johnson heard us. She pressed her lips together. He laid you on the bed. As he laid you on the bed, your eyes opened. Oppa, what are you? You fell asleep on the couch. He brushed strand of hairs away from your forehead. So I thought you might prefer my bed. Thank you, Oppa. Okay then, good night. You held his wrist. You can sleep here in your room. I'm going to my room. No, get some rest here. I'm going to sleep in the guest room, okay? Now lay down. Okay, you lay down on the bed. Good night. He got up and turned off all the lights. He walked out and closed the door. Some minutes later, he again opened the door. He watched you until your breath settled into the rhythm of deep sleep. He walked inside and pulled blanket over you, tickling your hairs behind your ears and leaning down. Then he pressed his lips on your forehead. Good night, he whispered in your ear. Then he quickly leaving the room. Next morning, May set the table, then he started eating, but he paused and said, don't wake Wine until she wake up by herself, and when she wake up, don't let her leave for college without breakfast. She bowed. Okay, sir. He looked down and started eating. You slowly open your eyes, but after you fully wake up, you look around. What I'm doing here? You remember last night he take you in his room. You smile and punch in the pillow because of happiness. You actually like him. He is your stepfather's son. When he shifted abroad, I told you to stay with him since the day you are living with him. You get up from the bed, but your gaze landed on drawer. What's that? The drawer was opened. You sat down on the floor and you pulled the drawer. There was a box, but with a lock on it. I have never seen such kind of thing before in his room. What will be the password? His phone password? You twisted your eyebrows. I think both passwords will be the same. You press some digit and then press confirm. The box unlocked. A smile appeared on your lips. You open this box. What is this? There was some papers inside that box. You picked up those papers and started reading, but your name was written on as the first word on those papers. Why my name is written here? What is my connection to those papers? But your eyes widen when you read the word sold. Your stepfather sold you to him and he buy you in millions of dollars. You had bestowed. Why? But why? You turned the first page and you found his real name was not JK. It's Jungkook. He is not my stepbrother. And why I'm here? Why Appa sold me to him? You immediately opened the second drawer, but there was nothing inside the drawer. You didn't came to his room often, but today. If I'm just as his property, then why he care about me? Is all his worries about me is a lie? Why Appa sold me to him? Why Appa lied? Thousand of question was running in your mind. You had a crush on him, but you hide your feelings because you always thought he's your stepbrother and what he will think about you. But today you were questioning on your own love. You get up and walk towards the door. Ma'am, your breakfast. You didn't look around and just rushed out. He was sitting around a group of men. All of them are in black suit. All of them are sitting around the table. His phone rang. He sees a call of Ryan. His man who was standing near the boat, he became quiet. And one signal was enough for those men. All of them get up from their seats. They bowed before they leave. He picked up your call. Good morning, Ryan. Where are you? You speak in a cold voice. It was the first time you speak with him in a cold way. Everything is alright? I'm waiting for you in the front of your workplace. What? He got up and he walked towards the glass window. He squinted his eyes. What are you doing here? Come out, Jungkook. He paused. How she knows my real name? He hung up the call and rushed towards the door. You were sitting near the car. You saw him walking towards you, but you spoke. Stop right here. Give me a chance, Ryan. I will clear everything. Chance? You walk to him and throw those paper on him. What's that, huh? Tell me. He sat on his one knee. He collected those papers and looked at you. Why? Just say that it's a lie. Tears fell down from your eyes when he spoke. Yeah, it's true. He picked up those papers and got up. When I saw you first time, you were in pink dress. You were looking so gorgeous, and that day I fell for you. You became my first sight love. You were confused and looking at him. I sent my mans behind you and I find everything about you. But then something unrealistic happens. Your stepfather turned out to be my deputy. So you buy me from him because he was your deputy. You take a deep breath with tears in your eyes. I can't believe that. I fell for a person like you. No, listen to me. He held your shoulders. I told him I want to marry you, but he was the only one who wants to sold you, if not me. then to someone else. And there was no other choice. He realized you said you fell for a person like him. You like me? Blinking eyes. Your expressions changed. If you still don't believe me, I have proofs. You clear your throat, then why didn't you treat me as your property? How can you even think like that, Ryan? I love you so much. You pause for some seconds. You love me? Yeah. He wipes your tears with his finger and kisses your cheeks. And even you want me to give you those proofs? I'm ready. Let's go. I will show you. He held your hand and pulled you while walking, but you stopped. When he turned back, you hugged him tightly. I believe you, but you should have to told me everything at the first day. I was thinking that he broke the hug. That I'm using you or I'm going to hurt you. You clear your throat. When I hide this because I thought it might hurt you. But I'm sorry, I know. I was on mistake. No, you don't have to apologize because you did everything for me for my own good. Cause now we both know we love each other. Then before you complete your sentence, he cupped your face and placed his lips on yours. Some months later, both were watching movie, but all of a sudden you spoke. Why did you need to be my stepbrother? He chuckled. What? I mean, why stepbrother? Why can't you be something else? You know, I hid my feelings from you for years because you were pretending as my stepbrother. He laughed. Now I'm your fiance, right? He bent down to you. Then, smirk. What's with that smirk? Your cheeks turned red. No. Yes, babe. And the end, tada, bye bye, take care, see you, love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video.